There's a single button combination on your Honda that resets the entire computer system, clears fault codes, wipes corrupted memory, fixes mysterious warning lights, restores normal operation to glitching systems, and almost nobody knows it exists. Not because it's hidden in a secret menu, not because Honda buried it in page 400 of the owner's manual, but because dealerships and mechanics have a financial incentive to keep you in the dark. Because every time you bring your Honda in for a mysterious warning light, a glitching infotainment system, or an unexplained rough idle, they charge you $100 to $200 for a diagnostic scan. And half the time, the fix is a simple computer reset, a reset that takes 60 seconds and costs absolutely nothing. I've been a Honda technician for over 15 years, and I've used this reset procedure on thousands of customer vehicles. It fixes problems that customers paid hundreds of dollars to diagnose elsewhere, problems that cleared up the moment the computer got a fresh start. Today, I'm showing you exactly how to do it, when to use it, what it fixes, and what to do when a reset isn't enough. Because knowing this one procedure could save you hundreds of dollars on your very next mechanic visit. Let's get started. Why Honda computers need resetting. Before we get to the procedure, let me explain why Honda's onboard computers need resetting in the first place. Your Honda isn't just a car, it's a network of computers. The engine control module manages fuel delivery, ignition timing, and emissions. The body control module manages lights, windows, locks, and security. The transmission control module manages shift points and transmission behavior. The AC control module manages climate control and compressor operation. The ABS module manages braking and stability control, plus modules for the airbags, infotainment, power steering, and more. All of these modules run software. And like any software, they can develop glitches, voltage spikes from jump starts, battery replacements that interrupt power, software conflicts between modules, corrupted sensor data that feeds bad information. Any of these can push a module into a fault state, where it behaves incorrectly, throws warning lights, or shuts down functions it thinks are in danger. And here's the key insight. Most of the time, the underlying hardware is perfectly fine. The compressor isn't broken, the transmission isn't failing, the engine isn't damaged. The software is just confused. A reset clears that confusion. The module restarts fresh, rereads all its sensors, and operates normally again. That's why this procedure is so powerful, and that's why you need to know it. What this reset actually fixes. Before I show you the procedure, let me tell you what it actually addresses. These are real problems that a Honda computer reset regularly solves. Problem 1. Check engine light that appeared suddenly with no symptoms. Random CEL appearances are often caused by a sensor sending a single bad reading. The module logs a fault and triggers the light. A reset clears the fault. If the underlying problem is real, the light comes back. If it was a glitch, it's gone. Problem 2. AC blowing warm air despite full refrigerant charge. The AC module enters protection mode from a voltage irregularity. The compressor won't run even though it's physically fine. Reset fixes this more often than not. Problem 3. Rough idle after battery replacement or jump start. The throttle body loses its learned idle position. The engine hunts for the correct RPM. Reset plus idle relearn procedure fixes this instantly. Problem 4. Infotainment system frozen, glitching, or showing incorrect information. Software corruption in the infotainment module causes display glitches, freezes, and incorrect readings. Reset restores normal operation. Problem 5. Transmission shifting harshly or at wrong RPMs. The transmission control module loses its learned shift map after a power interruption. Reset allows it to relearn your driving patterns. Problem 6. TPMS warning light that won't clear. Tire pressure sensors communicate with the BCM. A reset often clears false TPMS warnings after tire rotations or sensor replacements. Problem 7. Power windows or locks behaving erratically. BCM glitches cause random window and lock malfunctions. Reset restores normal operation. Problem 8. Lane keep assist, Honda sensing, or cruise control behaving strangely. These systems rely on cameras and radar modules that can experience software glitches. A reset often resolves behavior anomalies without a dealer visit. The complete Honda computer reset procedure. Here it is, the full procedure step by step. This works on virtually all Honda models from 2003 onwards, including Civic, Accord, CR-V, Pilot, Odyssey, HR-V, Ridgeline, Passport, and Insight. What you'll need: a 10mm wrench. Nothing else. Step 1. Park the car on level ground and turn the engine completely off. Not accessory mode. Fully off. Step 2. Open the hood. Step 3. Locate the negative battery terminal. It's the black cable connected to the battery, usually on the left or right side of the battery top. Step 4. Loosen the 10mm nut on the negative terminal clamp. Turn counterclockwise. You don't need to remove it completely, just loosen enough to slide the clamp off the terminal post. Step 5. Slide the negative cable off the terminal post and tuck it aside so it can't accidentally contact the battery post. Step 6. Get in the car and close the door. Step 7. Press and hold the brake pedal firmly for 45 seconds. This is the key step most people skip. Pressing the brake activates a circuit that drains residual electricity from every capacitor in every control module simultaneously. Simply disconnecting the battery isn't enough. Capacitors store electricity for several minutes after power is removed. If you don't drain them, the modules never fully reset. They retain corrupted memory fragments. Holding the brake for 45 seconds ensures a complete, full memory wipe across all systems. Step 8. While still holding the brake, turn the ignition key to the on position, not start, for exactly 15 seconds. Then turn back to off. This triggers a discharge cycle in the ECM and BCM. Step 9. Release the brake pedal. Step 10. Turn the key to on and off 3 times in rapid succession, approximately 1 second per cycle. This ensures the ignition system capacitors are fully discharged. Step 11. Get out of the car. If you want to take your Honda maintenance to the next level and keep it running strong past 500,000 miles, I've put together a complete maintenance blueprint just for Honda owners. It covers every fluid change, every inspection interval, and every trick to maximize your engine's lifespan. Click the link in the description to get your copy of the 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint for Honda. Step 12. Wait a full 5 minutes with the battery disconnected. Don't rush this. The modules need time to fully discharge and clear their memory. Set a timer if you need to. Step 13. Reconnect the negative battery terminal. Slide the clamp back onto the post. Tighten the 10mm nut clockwise until firm. Wiggle the cable to confirm it's secure. Step 14. Get back in the car. Step 15. Without starting the engine, turn the key to on for 30 seconds. This allows all modules to boot up, run self-diagnostics, and communicate with each other before the engine starts. Step 16. Turn the key to off for 10 seconds. Step 17. Start the engine. Step 18. Let the engine idle undisturbed for 10 full minutes. No radio, no AC, no accessories, nothing. During this time, the ECM is relearning idle speed, the transmission module is initializing its shift map, and the throttle body is recalibrating its position. This idle relearn period is critical. Skipping it means the modules don't fully recalibrate, and you'll experience rough idle or poor transmission behavior. Step 19. After 10 minutes of idle, turn the AC on for 2 minutes, then off. This recalibrates the AC module load compensation in the ECM. Step 20. Take the car for a 15 to 20 minute drive. Include city driving with several full stops and highway driving above 55 miles per hour. This allows the transmission, throttle body, and engine management systems to complete their relearn cycles under real driving conditions. You may notice slightly different shift points or throttle response during this drive. That's normal. The modules are learning. By the end of the drive, everything should feel normal or better than before. Reset complete. The infotainment-specific reset. Sometimes the main computer reset doesn't fully clear infotainment issues. The infotainment module has its own processor and memory that needs a separate reset. Here's how to do it. Method 1. All models. Press and hold the audio power button for 10 seconds. The screen will go black and restart. This is a soft reset for the infotainment unit only. Method 2. 2016 plus touchscreen models. Go to Settings, Aero System, Aero Factory Data Reset. Confirm when prompted. This wipes all infotainment settings and returns the system to factory default. Note: you'll lose radio presets, Bluetooth pairings, and navigation history. Method 3. Frozen or unresponsive screen. Press and hold the home button and the back button simultaneously for 10 seconds. Forces a hard restart of the infotainment processor. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. What to expect after the reset. Here's what you'll experience in the hours and days following the reset. Immediately after reset, the clock will need to be reset. Radio presets may be cleared, depending on model year. The transmission may shift differently for the first 50 to 100 miles, while it relearns your driving style. Throttle response may feel slightly different until the ECM recalibrates. Honda sensing systems may need to be re-enabled. Within the first 50 miles, the transmission shift map recalibrates. Shifting becomes smooth and normal. Fuel trim recalibrates. The engine reaches its optimal air-fuel ratio. Idle quality stabilizes fully. Within the first 100 miles, all systems are fully recalibrated and operating at their optimal baseline. Any warning lights that haven't returned are confirmed to have been glitch-related. Any warning lights that have returned represent real issues requiring diagnosis. This 100-mile window tells you definitively whether you have a real problem or a software glitch. When the reset isn't enough. A computer reset is powerful, but not unlimited. Here are situations where a reset won't fix the problem, and you need professional attention. Situation 1. The warning light returns immediately after reset. If a check engine light or other warning light comes back within the first 50 miles, the underlying cause is real. Get an OBD2 scan to read the code and diagnose properly. Situation 2. Physical symptoms persist after reset. If the engine still runs rough, the transmission still slips, or the AC compressor still won't engage after the full relearn procedure, you have a mechanical or electrical component failure. A reset won't fix a bad sensor, failed actuator, or worn mechanical component. Situation 3. The same problem keeps returning. If you find yourself resetting the computer every few weeks for the same issue, something is intermittently failing. That intermittent failure needs to be found and repaired. Situation 4. Safety system warning lights. Airbag lights, brake system warnings, and steering system warnings should never be treated as software glitches without professional confirmation. These systems involve your physical safety. Reset first to see if it clears, but if the light returns, get it diagnosed by a professional immediately.
How to read codes before resetting.
Pro tip: before doing the reset, read your fault codes first. Here's why. The codes stored in your ECM tell you exactly what triggered each warning light. If you reset without reading the codes, you lose that diagnostic information. Even if the problem was a glitch, the code could have told you which system glitched, which is useful information. Buy a $25 to $35 Bluetooth OBD2 scanner. VPeak or BAFX are reliable. Plug it into the OBD2 port under the driver's side dash. Download the FreeTorque app on your phone. Read and write down every code before resetting. Then, after resetting, If the light returns, you have a record of exactly what the original code was. That makes professional diagnosis faster and cheaper. A $25 scanner eliminates $100 plus diagnostic fees every single time a warning light appears. Over the life of your Honda, this one purchase saves you $500 to $1,000 or more. Real-world examples. Let me share 3 real customer situations where this reset saved the day. Customer 1, 2018, Honda Accord. Check engine light appeared the day after the owner got a jump start from a neighbor. No symptoms. Car ran perfectly. Light just appeared. I did the full reset procedure. 10-minute idle relearn. 20-minute drive. Light never returned. The jump start had caused a voltage spike that triggered a false fault in the evaporative emissions monitor. Total cost, $0. Shop would have charged $150 for diagnostic scan plus $0 for repair because there was nothing to repair. Customer 2, 2020 Honda CR-V. AC blowing warm air suddenly with no gradual decline. Refrigerant pressure checked out perfectly at 35 pounds per square inch low side. Compressor clutch not engaging. Reset procedure. AC module exited protection mode. Compressor clutch engaged immediately. Ice cold air within 2 minutes. Owner had already gotten quotes of $800 to $1,400 from 2 other shops. Total cost, $0. Customer 3, 2017 Honda Civic. Transmission shifting harshly and hunting between gears after battery replacement. Classic symptom of TCM, losing its learn shift map. Reset procedure, followed by 20-minute drive, including city and highway sections. Transmission shifting smoothly and correctly by the end of the drive. Total cost, $0. Alternative would have been a $250 dealer diagnostic visit, followed by a $150 transmission relearn service. Final thoughts. Your Honda's computer system is powerful but imperfect. Software glitches happen, modules get confused, warning lights trigger for no real reason, and every time that happens, there's a financial ecosystem waiting to charge you $150 to $200 to diagnose what might be nothing at all. Now, you have the tool to fight back. The complete Honda computer reset procedure, step by step, proven on thousands of vehicles. Try it before you call a mechanic. Try it before you schedule a dealer visit. It takes 20 minutes from start to finish. It costs nothing, and it solves the problem completely more often than you'd believe. Park in your driveway, do the reset, take the car for a drive. If the problem is gone, you just saved yourself a mechanic visit. If the problem returns, at least you know it's real, and you can proceed to professional diagnosis with confidence. Either way, you're better off knowing this procedure than not. And if you're serious about keeping your Honda running strong for the long haul, don't forget to grab the 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint. It's packed with every maintenance interval, fluid change schedule, and insider tip you need to get maximum life out of your engine. The link's in the description, and it's specifically designed for Honda owners who want their cars to last forever. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.